All right, guys, welcome to another exciting episode of the Left Side View with Rahul and Amitabh. This is our preview episode, and this finally the Champions League returns. So, Amitabh, are you excited?
Yeah, I have been excited since December when the draw happened and the draft happened. They had to do the draw twice. So finally, the round of 16 is upon us. Um, let's start with the first match, which happens to be the most interesting tie of this round. PSG squaring off against Real Madrid. Again, this is sort of Galacticos versus Galacticos match, but at this point in time, maybe PSG is more of a Galacticos than Real Madrid. At home, the first match is in Paris. PSG should start slight favorites, in my opinion. That has more to do with Benzema's injury and Vinicius being off form recently. But yeah, I mean, I think maybe they just said it for me. So 55-45 in their favor. It can be a 1-0 or 2-1 in favor of PSG, in my opinion. Rahul?
Yeah, I agree that PSG are the slight favorites. We're probably going to have Benzema back as well. He has been missing from action. I'm going to predict a 2-all draw.
Yeah, okay, makes sense. The second match is Sporting Lisbon against Manchester City. God bless Sporting Lisbon. Uh, the kind of form that City are in, I think they'll look to kill off this tie in the first leg itself away from home, so that they have that opportunity to maybe rest or rotate players. I don't see any way for Sporting Lisbon here. I am going for a 2-0 or 3-0 for City. And I know that City Guardiola is susceptible to, surprises, rude shots rather in the Champions League. But yeah, not, I mean, taking that into account also, I think 2-0 to City. Rahul?
Yeah, agreed. I think for what Sporting Lisbon achieved last season in winning Liga NOS, I think they are a little inexperienced, their manager as well, when it comes to Champions League. So yeah, a 3-1 victory to Manchester City.
Okay. On Wednesday, we have Salzburg against Bayern Munich. Now, Munich lost to all of our surprises, 4-1, 4-2 rather, away from home at Bochum. So the only excuse we can give them is maybe they had an eye on this tie. Uh, but again, I don't think that is going to be repeated anytime soon. So again, sort of hard luck for Salzburg that the bad match has been, that's been out of the way now for Bayern Munich. And I think they'll be back to their best in this tie. Again, I'm looking at a 2-0 win for Bayern. Rahul?
Yeah, I think this match that they lost, it's in a way Salzburg will get to bear the brunt of it. So yeah, a 4-2 victory for Bayern.
4-2, great. Okay, Inter Milan against Liverpool. Now, when the draw happened, actually this tie caught my eye more than the PSG Real Madrid one, because I think the gap between these two teams, um, it's not very less, but I think after a series of not doing well in the Champions League by Italian teams, this is as good an opportunity as any for Inter Milan to, come back into the European scheme of things. The first match is at San Siro. Um, I think they have to make it count, and with the performances that they have been, showing off late, I think they will. I am going for a 3-1 win to Inter. Rahul?
Okay, so Barella is suspended, I think, for his red card against Real Madrid. Uh, I think Robin Gosens already arrived injured, so he's not going to be a part of this. I think Correa is injured, but other than that, they've got everyone available. I think Inzaghi, I'm not really too sure again of his credentials in the Champions League. A nil-nil, in my opinion.
Okay. So there was a format change in the Europa League, and we have that has actually led to some tasty affairs in the round of 32 there as well. So let's start with Barcelona against Napoli. Um, Again, Napoli drew at home, Barcelona drew away in the weekend. Whatever sort of bearing those results have on this match. I think at this point of time, Napoli is better as a team than Barcelona. So away from home, I think this will be a 1-1 draw. Rahul?
I agree. I think a draw again. Maybe Xavi again as a manager, inexperienced in the Champions League, and even Luciano Spalletti, not a great record in the Champions League. Let's predict a one draw.
Okay. We then have Dortmund against Rangers. At home, Dortmund should have enough to get past Rangers in this tie. Rahul? I predict a 2-0, 2-0 win.
I think so another interesting thing. I think Rangers managed by Giovanni Van Bronckhorst, who is Haaland's father's friend. Uh, I think he's his godfather or something as well. Maybe I'm wrong, but again, uh, we talked about this match earlier that the crowd was going to be awesome. Like be it in Dortmund or be it when the match is taking place at the Rangers home ground. I think again, but Haaland is going to be missing from this match. That actually plays a key part. I think they got over the line in the league match, but can they do it again? Like a 2-1 victory for Dortmund.
Okay, okay. The next one is do you want to take a call on St. Petersburg against Real Betis? I mean,
I mean,
uh,
so
yeah.
St. Petersburg again. I think they've actually made some good signings. They've already lost uh, a couple of players as well. Sadar Osman, I think, the striker who scored against Chelsea in the Champions League, has actually was supposed to join Bayer Leverkusen from in the summer, but now he has already joined them in January. So they have made a couple of signings. Uh, I think Zenit St. Petersburg will win this match 2-1.
At home, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think I can go with that 2-1. Next in line, we have Atalanta at home to Olympiacos. Atlanta at home to Olympiacos. I think Atlanta wins this 1-0. Rahul?
Yeah, I think I agree. It's going to be difficult for them without Zapata, but yes, at least in this match at home, to be honest, even if they get away with a draw, I think they should still win because of their fantastic away record. But yes, let's predict the 1-0
Yeah,
victory.
but Olympiacos, yeah, that is something that I wanted to say. Olympiacos is not an easy stadium to go and win in. So Atlanta should be looking at having at least a 2-goal lead here, at least. But let's see what happens. You're saying the score draw 1-1,
A 1-0 victory for Atalanta.
1-0. Okay, so we're going for the same score like 1-0. Fine. Next we have Porto against Lazio. Porto at home. I think this will be a draw. I think this will be a draw. But again, Sari teams are not really known for draws. But yeah, 1-1 here.
I
Rahul?
predicted 2-0 victory for Porto. I think Porto have just so much experience in Europe, something that Lazio and Sari both do not have. A 2-0 victory for Porto.
Okay, there are actually some great matches here. The next in line is Leipzig against Sociedad. So both the teams doing fairly well in their own respective leagues. Um, at home again, Lazio 3-1. Rahul?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a draw. I've got a feeling that the player that's on loan at Sociedad from Leipzig, uh, Alexander Sørloth. I think he's gonna score. I think another thing that we need to talk about is the drop in form of someone like Alexander Isak, the Swedish striker, 21-year-old. I think he was linked strongly with Premier League clubs, mainly with Arsenal, but then he hasn't really been. I don't know. Maybe it's because of the signing of Sørloth, but yeah, hasn't really been the same player this season. I kind of predict a draw.
Okay, okay. And finally, we have Sevilla against Dinamo Zagreb. Sevilla to win 1-2 nil.
Okay, so in that case, just to be different, a 2-1 victory for Zagreb.
Great. I think you know what we should do is we should write these predictions down just to make fun of each other. Maybe in the net podcast or aside from the podcast, because of course there's no science to this random. I mean, we're trying to be we're just saying an educated guess at the end of the day. Okay, so apart from the matches in Europe, due to the fixtures being postponed, mainly due to COVID, there has been a fixture pile-up in almost all of the leagues. So there are a couple of league matches as well. In Premier League, we have Manchester United hosting Brighton and Hove Albion on Tuesday. So they have drew their last three matches. United losing the FA Cup match in penalties to Middlesbrough. Brighton actually won against Watford over the weekend, away 2-0. So definitely Brighton is the form side, but Manu, they are at home. Again, it is difficult to see Manu getting 3 points at this point of time, and Brighton definitely are in a better form and better headspace, to say the least. I think I'm going for a draw again. Maybe again a 1-1. Rahul?
I agree. I think Tariq Lamptey is going to run Harry Maguire and Luke Shaw and Alex Telles, whoever is there, ragged. Yeah, overall draw.
Yeah, and on Wednesday we have Atletico Madrid against Levante. So Atletico Madrid for 3 winners over Getafe over the weekend. So Levante are actually bottom of the league, so that makes the prediction a little easier. Atletico to win 2-0. Rahul?
I think this is going to be like the Roma Genoa game, wherein Genoa got a 0-0 draw. So I've got a feeling this is going to be a draw as well.
Okay, okay. So we're not writing it down this time, but maybe from the next preview episodes we will something to look forward to. So that brings us to the end of the preview episode of this week's matches. We'll be back with the review of all these matches on Friday. Till then, take care, stay safe. Thank you so much for your time. Bye-bye.
All right, guys. Thank you.